Hello and welcome to Clydebridge station, where we're building again. This here is the scale model scenery weathered 5-foot modern red brick wall in 00 gauge, and this is going to go on the street scene to replace the existing walling that I made myself using a Metcalf sheets and some balsa wood. It doesn't look very good, and if I can get this right, it'll look a lot better. These are already done and printed and ready to go on, and they have full instructions printed ready. There are a couple of sheets here with the bits that you need to cut out, and I know as well that this is not going to do the whole of the street scene, but it's going to do most of the street scene, so there will be another one of these kits coming in the future. Tools that are required for it, you may have got a glimpse of that there, and it includes coloured felt pens, assorted, empty ballpoint pen for scoring. I don't have a cutting mat, so I'll improvise, and Pritt stick, which we've got here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get started, and you'll see a couple of bits have popped out when I was getting out of the packet this morning, and they are lettered, and I'll just show that A and B. So what it's telling me to do for a double-sided wall is glue wall base layers A and B together. So we have an A and a B, so I presume it will be the rocket card glue that we'll use. And it says instructions for double-sided wall, glue wall base layers stacks back to back in pairs to form 4-layer stacks. So if I just turn this over again, you have to be very careful here because they can be a bit flimsy, but this is a B, so I'll be putting that there, and this is an A. You can see it there, they do appear to be a bit flimsy when they come. So what I'll do is I'll get rocket card glue on that, weigh it down, and then we'll take a look at the next bit. Okay, so they're drying at the moment. I've made 2 bits up, and I'm likely to have to actually change some of it to deal with, say, the bus stop area, the little alcove for the bus stop. That is something I'll not be able to do until I get bits put onto the layout. Now, what it's saying is that I need to cut out now 4 full-length brick wall wraps and glue centrally onto the base layer stacks. And these are them. Now it says for double-sided walls, trim 4 wraps to this length. And it also shows you where the top is. Very important that. So we've got 8 bits here. As again, see, that's how they will look. You already have the pillar wraps as well there. So so this is what it says. Cut out 4 full length brick wall wraps and glue centrally onto base layer stacks, and it's this stuff here that we'll be using, the Pritt stick. You'll have seen that in the previous video. So what I'll do is I'll just start cutting this out. Make sure as well that you're only cutting out one page on one page and not over 2 pages and mucking things up if you're dealing with it this way. Cut very carefully. They do recommend the use here of a craft knife and a little cutting board Now, the subject that David Watson, that runs the Dean Park Station layout, teaches at his high school is graphic communication, I believe, and I think that therefore they would actually be dealing with this sort of thing sometimes. Certainly when I had graphic communication at high school many years ago, that we got little cutting boards to use in class. So I'm using scissors because I don't have a cutting board or a craft knife, but if you have got one, or if you're able to get to a shop that sells those items, do get it. And now a little top tip I'm going to give you here as well, and again it's very important. When you cut it out, that there is the top, that's how it should go. What I would say is, if you have a pencil, and I have one somewhere, put an arrow pointing to the top as well on it, so that way you know what's the right way. I'll get this stuck on, and as you can see, it goes central like that, so I'll get it stuck on, and we'll see where we are from there. Well, that's it there. Now, what I've done is, that was the piece that I cut out originally, the longer piece, and then you cut out the smaller piece. What you have to do is, the longer piece, it wraps around, and if I just put up there, you just see it there. And then this piece, which you have to cut shorter, as it's a double-sided wall, goes over the top there. That leaves you the problem, of course, as you'll see, about the joins in between. But don't worry about that, because you actually have the joining kits as part of this. I'll just put that down near the now. And another little top tip, if you're ever stuck and you don't know what's top and bottom of these, there's a thicker dark line on the bottom there compared to the top there, see? And that's another good way to know what's top and bottom there. So we'll just put that up there. That's another piece that's going to get done shortly, so we'll have at least 2 pieces done and make a start on the wall. Now, our instructions then say the brick pillars are designed to cover up any joints and corners when the wall is installed in your layout. Now, that's very important for my layout, because obviously I've got to deal with the Bus Stop Alcove as well. Hence why I said I'll probably have to order more of this at some point. But if I can get a start installing it, all good and well. Now, the brick pillars, it says additional brick pillar layer templates are included in case you wish to make deeper templates. So what we do is, it says cut out 16 part Ds. And that is them here. And you have the pillar wraps, which you see here. You have to score them, and then cut them out. Glue pillar wrap central into the front face of each pillar base layer, and once dry, wrap edges down round and glue down. And it says for corner pillars, score and fold pillar base layers to form a 90-degree angle before wrapping. Now it says fix wall into place on layout or diorama with PVA or UHU. Then glue pillars into place to cover up joints and corners. Don't glue the pillars on, for goodness sake, and then try and install it. You won't do it. And then the coping goes on at the very end. So there's going to be some installation on the layout, which we'll go and do as well, as a little Robin goes and wonders what the hell's going on outside there. So I'm going to get carrying on with some more of this, and by the time that you next see me in about a few seconds time, I should actually be well on the way here. There we go, so that's one of the brick pillar wraps there now for you to see. What we'll now do is we'll build these up, and they would just go on and sit like that, you see. However, as I say, I can't install them until I've got them on the layout. So what I'll do now is I'll go and start installing that on the layout, and then I'll come back here and you'll see how we build the coping wraps. Okay, so I've not got much power left on the battery on the camcorder, so I'll be as quick as I can with this next bit. I'll show you the parts in the shed at the end. The walls are in position, 2 bits. I'm going to do the wall coping. You cut out these, and you also cut out that part there, C, and I'll just take that out the now. There you go. And then all you do is score the coping walls as indicated. For single-sided walls, cut coping wrap along blue line. We're using a double-sided wall, so we'll be cutting the coping wrap along the whole outer bit of it, and then glue the coping wrap centre onto base layers. Once dry, fold ends of coping wraps around base layers and glue down. Repeat for the sides. And something that you'll do when it comes to the bus stop is I've got to mitre these at a 45-degree angle for the 90-degree corner. So we'll get that done, and the last bit you'll see will be in the shed in position. Right, so there we have it. I'll just show you that along there, and you'll actually notice that I've made a start on getting the bus stop alcove done as well. That'll be done in one of the updates. I'll explain how I've done that. That's the coping on there, and you can see the joins there. When I was lifting the old wall off, you'll actually notice it took away some of the scatter material. Not a problem, I'll just put more down once I've got that section done. And I've also had to lift off some of the next bit of walling so I could judge how I'm going to do the bus stop alcove. So I will be needing more. Justin, you'll be getting an order from me very soon. But that's how it looks so far. And if you do want to purchase this product, please, the link is actually below in the description. Be very careful, don't do a Robert Clark and order the wrong size as I've done and had to get Justin to change it. But that's how it is so far. It'll be a long while before I do get the whole lot done. But it is a massive improvement. I must admit that myself, a massive improvement on the one that I made. So the next update, the next video should hopefully be the February update, and you'll be able to see some of the work that I've done down at the station end and what I'm going to be doing down at the station end. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching, and please enjoy your layouts and take care of yourselves. Bye bye for now.